I think we will win because he is asleep. That's why I think we will win. It's a light! Ow! Stop! Turn that light off! Ow, shoots! See, that's what happens if we expose the truth to the New World Order. While they're in the dark and while we stay asleep, they can get their way. Okay, I just woke up and I'm probably gonna need to milk the goat soon. It's like 6:30 in the morning when I'm doing this and no one else is awake. I hope I didn't wake up anyone else of my family. But okay, well, why I did this video is because it needs to be done. You know, this might get no views or it might get one or it might get two, or I don't care how many it gets. It's not about me. But if you've been paying attention to politics, you know that there have been a lot of threats that the Russians are hacking our election, or that Russia is doing this and Russia is doing that, that Russia wants war, that Russia invaded Ukraine, that Russia invaded Syria, that Russia is bombing innocent people. Well, Russia is just defending its own borders. The whole thing in Ukraine was that George Soros had toppled the country, and the Russians were just trying to defend their own borders and not let in anyone from any other countries who would, well, they wouldn't want to let in the NATO forces, and it was infringement upon their sovereignty. Same thing with Syria. The whole thing with Syria is that ISIS, the Islamic State of Syria and Iraq, is attempting to take over Syria, and the current regime of Assad is trying to preserve their own power. So, like Assad, hate Assad, I think he's better than ISIS. He's not. You could show me that Assad is going around chopping off heads of Christians, non-radical Muslims, and killing people. Well, if you could show me he's just as bad as ISIS or worse, okay, fine. But he's not ISIS. So I think he can stay in power. Vladimir Putin, I have a very high opinion of Vladimir Putin. Now, you might not like that, but prove me wrong if I'm wrong. So, I think Vladimir Putin is just trying to defend Russia and to defend his own country. And he doesn't really care about expansion or whatever. He just wants to protect Russia. And one poll said that it's like a mainstream poll, said that he's the most powerful person in the world. I disagree. I would say the globalists are more powerful than him. He's just holding his own against them. So they want to make him a boogeyman. They want to make him seem like he's some sort of Hitler or some sort of Tojo or some sort of Mussolini. But he's not. In fact, I think he's a very pious world leader, and I think that's a good thing. Russia may not have a free press, but we have worries in this country about our own free press. There was a bill that was signed into a law, the Countering Disinformation and Propaganda Act, which is if the government says that, let's say, I am a Russian agent because I like Vladimir Putin, then I can have my free speech banned. They can take down these videos from YouTube. Or if Alex Jones does it, or if Matt Drudge does it, or if Breitbart does it, or if Zero Hedge does it, or if the Daily Caller does it, they can ban them. So, if you agree with Vladimir Putin or disagree, if you hate him or love him, if you agree with me or disagree, don't you agree with free speech? Don't you agree with the First Amendment? If we don't agree with free speech for who we disagree with, we don't agree with it at all. And so, what do we do? Well, I will have a link in the description of a couple InfoWars articles. Spread them, share them, do your own videos and link them. I don't have any major following. I might be trying to get that, but I don't know that I'm going to be wanting to do this 10 years down the road. I just want to do this because it has heated up. I wasn't making these videos during Donald Trump's election, but I'm making them now because it's more serious, okay? The info war isn't over. It's only beginning. Well, look it up for yourself, do your own research, make your own videos, spread the articles that I'll link in the description, and like, share, subscribe. See you later. Have a nice day, and bye.